It's midnight. The room is quiet. And out of nowhere, your brain says, "Hey, let's go over everything you regret." If that sounds familiar, take a breath. You're not weird, you're not broken, and you're definitely not alone. Welcome back to the channel. This is a space where we break down the mind, emotions, and the thoughts that show up when the world finally goes quiet. I'm really glad you're here, especially if nighttime feels harder than daytime. Now let me ask you something. Why is it that all day long you feel mostly okay, but the moment the lights go off, your mind turns into a never-ending highlight reel of worries, memories, and what-ifs? Tonight, we're talking about the real reason this happens. Not myths, not motivation quotes, real psychology. And once you understand what's actually going on in your brain, those late-night thoughts won't feel nearly as powerful anymore. Stay with me. It's 2 a.m. Your phone is face down. The room is quiet. And suddenly, your brain says, "Hey, remember that awkward thing you said 5 years ago?" Yeah, that moment. All day, your mind behaves like a civilized adult. But the moment your head hits the pillow, it turns into a chaotic group chat that never shuts up. So why does overthinking attack at night? Here's the secret reason no one tells you. During the day, your brain is busy pretending to be productive. Emails, traffic, people, notifications. Your mind is distracted, constantly jumping from one thing to another. But at night, all distractions are gone. No noise, no tasks, no scrolling excuses. And that's when your brain finally says, "Okay, now we talk." See, your mind isn't overthinking at night because it wants to torture you. It's overthinking because night is the only time it feels safe to speak. All those emotions you ignored during the day, they were quietly waiting. That small comment that hurt you, that decision you keep avoiding, that fear you pretend doesn't exist. Daytime you says, "I'll deal with this later." Nighttime brain says, "Surprise, it's later." And here's the funny part. At night, your brain loses its filter. In the morning, a problem sounds like, I'll handle this." At night, the same problem sounds like, "My entire life is ruined and I will die alone." Same issue, different lighting. Your brain is tired, your logic is asleep, and your imagination is fully caffeinated. That's why at night you start replaying conversations like a Netflix series. Season 1, what you said. Season 2, what you should have said. Season 3, imaginary arguments that will never happen. And somehow your brain convinces you that right now, at 2:47 a.m., is the perfect time to solve your entire future. Spoiler alert, it's not. Another secret? Overthinking at night often means you didn't give yourself emotional processing time during the day. You kept moving, kept smiling, kept saying, "I'm fine." Night is when your mind finally removes the mask. Think of your brain like a messy room. All day you shove things under the bed. At night, when everything is quiet, you remember, oh no, the mess is still there. So your brain starts cleaning, loudly, poorly, emotionally. That's why night thoughts feel heavier, darker, and more dramatic than they really are. Here's the comforting truth, though. If you overthink at night, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. It means you feel deeply. It means you care. It means your mind is trying to protect you, even if it's doing a terrible job at timing. So next time your brain starts spiraling at night, don't fight it like an enemy. Instead, tell yourself, "Okay, I hear you, but we'll talk in the morning." Because morning you is smarter, calmer, and way less traumatic. And most of the things that feel terrifying at 2 a.m., by 9 a.m., they magically shrink into, "Oh, that wasn't that serious." So if you're lying awake tonight, overthinking everything, from your past to your future to that weird text you sent, relax. You're not broken. Your brain is just finally off duty from the world and a little too honest with you. Now take a breath. And if your brain brings up something embarrassing again, just remember that everyone else is asleep and no one is thinking about it as much as you are. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, let us know in the comments. Share it with your friends. Like, subscribe, and stay connected with Cortex Explained. Have a wonderful day. Take care.